Why hello, you amazing beautiful people, and welcome back to another first time reaction video. So, my youngest son, actually my eldest son as well, are really heavily getting into music at the moment, and they're really liking older music, and something my son has fallen in love with is All Along the Watchtower by Jimi Hendrix. And this got me thinking, what are some of the best live performances of all time that people consider? And one of them is Jimi Hendrix's performance at Woodstock 1969 of the Star Spangled Banner National Anthem. Now, I'm a little bit confused. I know Jimi Hendrix, I know a bunch of Jimi Hendrix songs, but I don't know this. And I have no idea how the national anthem being performed by Jimi Hendrix could possibly be one of the greatest rock performances of all time, or one of the greatest live performances of all time. I don't know what's going to be so special around this. I'm going into this almost confused, because everyone has told me this is one of the greatest live performances of all time. So why? Why does a performance of the national anthem have so much prestige around it? I'm very excited to find out. So, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to keep this intro nice and short. I only want to ask all of you to go to the comment section down below and put your recommendations for what you think are some of the best live performances of all time that you'd like to see a reaction to here on this channel. Please, if you enjoy this reaction, like and subscribe. And let's jump into my genuine first time ever reaction to the one and only Jimi Hendrix performing the Star Spangled Banner National Anthem live at Woodstock 1969. Jimi Hendrix made guitar playing look easy. He always looked so chilled playing the guitar. He made the guitar look like an extension of his arm. The sounds that this man can draw out of that instrument, I don't even know if the inventor of the guitar ever expected the instrument to make it. It was like Jimi Hendrix invented the guitar. That's almost what it feels like in certain instances, in certain songs. It feels like he was the true inventor of that instrument, even though he wasn't. Does that make sense? Like, imagine making something and not realizing what you can actually get out of the creation that you have formed there. And I feel like I know this just sounds random, and this is totally like tangent, but man, I'm just saying, the inventor of like the electric guitar, invention of guitar or whatever, I would love to know what their thoughts were of when you get like guitarists like Jimi Hendrix and Tom Morello, when they just tear out sounds that shouldn't even be possible from this instrument that's been created. It's mind blowing. I've just realized what he's doing. He's matching the fucking lyrics of the Star Spangled Banner to the sounds of the instrument, recreating the sounds around the words, right? Like the bombs, the planes. He's making those sounds with the guitar. The meow boom. Like, he's doing all of that. I don't just sound like a kid doing that. But he is, right? That's what this is. That's what this is, right? Is that what he's doing? Oh my word, that's what this is. Jimi Hendrix is playing with the guitar the way most children play with their toys. Like, literally making the sounds a child would make with their mouths while they are playing. And he's doing it through a fucking guitar. He is drawing out all that sound that like he's drawing out the lyric. He's singing the lyrics with the guitar, man. One man show, got the sound effects, got the lyrics, without speaking a single word from his mouth. Do you know what is so amazing about Jimi Hendrix performances? And this is one reason I've always loved it. I've always just felt like Jimi Hendrix's heart was the guitar. And it's sometimes like, I don't know how to word this. I don't mean any shade on anyone at all. But with some songs, sometimes it feels very formulaic and not much heart and soul goes into it. A lot of the time you have this when artists don't write their own music or don't create their own songs or that sort of stuff, and they sort of get given songs to perform. Luckily, there's tons of artists who are amazing and I like making that work, some that don't, and that sort of stuff. Anyway, getting off tangent here. What I feel makes Jimi Hendrix so special, every single song, every single performance, everything I've ever seen from this man, it feels like his heart, you know? It feels like he just lets his soul take over playing. It's like he pours everything into that instrument, and you feel that. You bloody feel that. I don't know if there will ever be another guitarist like this man. Jesus Christ. Is it crazy to say that somehow this performance of the Star Spangled Banner has just made me realize all over again, like I'm reliving it, just how incredible this human was. I was literally given a list, and this is what, like, because people have been telling me to check out some of the best performances of all time, and I was given a list. And I want to read from the list because I haven't read anything from these lists and I just saw the names on it. So this list that someone's given me has like Jimi Hendrix live at Woodstock, Queen at Live Aid, which I think we've reacted to, the Beatles rooftop concert, Janis Joplin, Alice Cooper at Toronto, Led Zeppelin at Madison Square, the Eagles live at the Forum, the Rolling Stones at Havana, Cuba. These are a lot of the recommendations people have given me, and I want you guys to please go into the comment section and give me some more recommendations. But there's a little bit here that talks about the Jimi Hendrix performance, and I haven't read it yet, and I was waiting until after my reaction, because when I do reactions, I really want to go into them blind as possible, and I didn't know anything about this performance going into it, so I wanted to make sure I went into it blind. So I didn't even want to read anything about it. So it says Jimi Hendrix set at Woodstock Festival 1969 is nothing short of incredible. You got that bloody right. I'll go into that after this. As one of the fiercest rock stars and trailblazers in music at the time, his set included his signature hits as Purple Haze and Voodoo Child. Everyone check those out at Woodstock. I definitely got to check those out. But he showed how truly innovative he was by playing an invigorating rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. So this doesn't even say Star Spangled Banner specifically. It just says Jimi Hendrix at Woodstock. Star Spangled Banner on the guitar, a performance that is still talked about to this day. From Hendrix's awe-inspiring musicianship to incorporating distorted static and feedback to create the sound effects of rockets and bombs. This legendary performance by one of the world's greatest rock stars is truly unforgettable. The way this man went up on that stage and delivered a one-man pantomime. He did it like, went up there with a guitar and played it like it was a fucking keyboard is insane. It is insane. Literally, like the freaking description here says, the effects of rockets and bombs. Literally, that like whistling sound and the explosions incorporated it into the lyrics and words of the Star Spangled Banner. Jimi Hendrix was singing through his guitar, but not only that, he was making the sound effects through his guitar. It is an utterly stunning freaking performance. It felt completely improvised. I don't know if it was, but that's what it felt like. That's nearly most of Jimi Hendrix on stage feels like that. It feels improvised. It feels like he's just winging it, you know? It feels like he really just lets the feeling take over. Oh my word. Oh my word. Ah, man, I love this guy so much. Ah. I totally get it. I totally get it. Oh my gosh, what I would give to have seen that with my own eyes. Because the thing is, I'm only gonna see that through this like distorted old video, right? And people who saw that in person got to see it as clear as I can see out that window. You know, high quality performance. That's the thing, because your mind sometimes like imagines that these performances would be like some people say that they imagine the past to be in black and white, and that's not uncommon. And it's the same when you watch like these things from the 60s and 50s and all sort of stuff. People imagine it to be like bad quality, right? Because that's how you've seen it on television. But if you saw this performance in real life, it would look as good as I am looking out my window right now. As clear as I can see my neighbor's house, I could see Jimi Hendrix on stage performing this if I was there. It would be crystal clear. I am so jealous. So jealous of any human who got to just witness this just groundbreaking performances that came out of this man's music. What an incredible performance. That was amazing. Like nothing I'd seen. Well, I hope my reaction was alright. I feel like I sat in silence for a lot of it. My jaw just open. Thank you very much for watching. Please let me know what other performances you would like me to record reactions to in that comment section down below. And let me know, what did you think about this and what was your favorite Jimi Hendrix performance? Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to like the video and subscribe for more. And as always, my friends, you will see me in the next video.